What's good, YouTube? It's your boy A.K.I.L back with another video, man. Today, basically, I'm just finna show you guys that you can afford the studio you want. You know what I'm saying? No matter what job you working, you can afford the professional studio that you want. So, you know, I got AMS up right here. I already got the stuff in my cart, so I'm gonna basically show y'all how to build a professional home studio from scratch and how it can be affordable no matter what kind of job you working. Alright, so I got two sites up right now. So we're gonna start with American Musical. It's a reputable company. I ordered tons of equipment from there. I got my APK from here. I got my mic from there. I got my speakers from there. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of equipment from there. They ship everything out in like a couple days once you make the first payment. So as you can see up here, everything in my cart is coming to $1,200. You know what I'm saying? Just about. So I got a Focusrite, great interface, great beginner interface or pro interface. You know what I'm saying? I made plenty of songs with the Focusrite. Definitely worth the money. It's $160 outright. I got the Sennheiser HD Pros, great headphones. Use them plenty of times. They close back so they don't bleed out like that while you're recording. I got the Yamahas, some of the best studio monitors you can have in a home studio, especially if you mixing your own beats and you mixing your own songs. You know what I'm saying? They really give you that clarity. They really give you that true sound. They're not gonna lie to you. I know everybody like to swear by the KRKs. I used to have the KRKs. I used the KRKs for like, what, 3 years I think I used the KRKs. So they dope too, but the KRKs kind of lie to you. So I would definitely recommend the Yamahas. But if you can't afford the Yamahas, go with the KRKs. And then I have SE Electronics reflection filter, $200 right there, in the AKG C214. You know what I'm saying? So this little setup right here is basically like the semi-professional setup. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a great sound with this. You're gonna get a good clean sound out of the Focusrite. You're gonna get true audio playback out of your Yamahas, you know what I'm saying? And this AKG is gonna capture your voice good. So if you're looking for a professional setup and you don't want to completely break the bank, I will go with this setup right here. So just take note of everything that's in my car right here. The Focusrite, Sennheisers, the Yamahas, the reflection filter, and the mic. You know what I'm saying? That's basically all you need to build that setup in your DAW, like Logic or, you know, Studio One, whatever you want to use. I use Logic personally, or you can use Pro Tools. You know what I'm saying? Pro Tools is like the #1, but I will go with Logic if you want a budget, because Pro Tools can get expensive unless you go with they service where you could pay per month to use it. But I feel like that's a waste of money because you're not buying it, you're just paying to use it. So y'all might be looking at the cart like, dang, that's a whole band right there and some change. I don't know if I got that. Even if you're working a minimum wage job, bruh, you can pay for this, you know what I'm saying? Because they let you do payment plans. So you can literally get all this equipment to your house in 2 or 3 days as soon as you make the first payment. So depending on what your situation is, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm not trying to pay $419 a month for some equipment. So you want to stretch that. If you got good credit, you could stretch it all the way out to a year and only pay $104 a month for all of this. You know what I'm saying? For all this equipment. So how it will work is you make your first down payment and they will send you all of this equipment in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? And you just keep on paying that $104 every single month until it's paid off. You know what I'm saying? Easy. If you got bad credit, you can stretch it all the way to 5 payments. You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't got no credit, I would say you can stretch it all the way to 5 payments. No credit check. $200 a month, $100 more, but still not too bad. Definitely doable. If you got a job and this is your dream and you really want to make it in music and you want to work 24/7 and not have to pay for studio time and learn this yourself, I would definitely recommend going to AMS, getting all your equipment, putting everything on a payment plan, paying it off, and continuing to work on your craft. So $200 a month, you have to pay $257 down, so save up a little bit, pay that $257 down, then after that it's $200 a month, and you get to pay it off in 5 months. You know what I'm saying? And then all of this stuff is yours. You'll have a whole studio at the crib that sounds great. You know what I'm saying? Now if you're trying to step it up and have a little bit better setup and get like a professional studio sound, I got another tab open on another reputable site that I've ordered plenty of equipment from, Zounds.com. Definitely check them out too. But this is a super professional mic. It's in a lot of studios. I personally stay in Atlanta, Georgia. So I've been to a few studios here, used this mic a few times, fell in love with it. I had to buy it. So the Neumann TLM 103, perfect mic. I mean, I've recorded with this mic everywhere. I've recorded in regular rooms, in closets. I've recorded in hotels with this mic. It sounds great everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So it's $1,000 mic itself, but like I said, this is the professional setup. The first one we was looking at right here, this is the semi-professional setup, but it sounds great because I've used all this equipment. This is what my setup used to be, you know what I'm saying? Besides the Yamahas, I used to have the A.K.I.Ls, like I said. But going back to this, $1,000 mic, completely worth it. Mic is crispy, clear, not too many lows, not too many mids. It's perfect, you know what I'm saying? I don't have too much, depending on where I'm recording, I don't have too much EQ work to do with that mic. Next thing is the Apollo interface. This is the best interface you can get, bro. The best interface you can get, hands down. I'm telling you, this interface changed my life, bro. It changed my whole music workflow. The plugins that come with this interface, even the stock plugins that come with it for free, are amazing. They're better than any Waves plugins I ever used, better than any Slate Digital. And y'all know me, I use Slate Digital on my channel all the time. Great plugins too, but I'm saying, I just get to the end result that I want, that I hear in my head way quicker with UAD. And it's smooth, and it's got a little bit of that analog sound. So definitely look up the Apollo if you don't know about it. Get into it, go to their website and see if that's something worth buying. Next thing, I kept the Yamahas in the professional setup because they professional. They get the job done. You can hear what you need to hear, and they translate good. I'll mix something on my Yamahas and go in the car and play it, and it's exactly what I did, you know what I'm saying? Versus sometimes I would mix on the KRKs, and the bass and different stuff like that would just be off. It would sound good on the KRKs, but when I took it to the car, it just wasn't the same, you know what I'm saying? Next thing is the Audio-Technica's M50X, ATH M50X. Some of the best headphones. I actually mix in these headphones too when I don't have no choice. Alex Toomey, Young Thug, and countless other people's engineer uses these headphones. He swears by them. He actually put me on to them. So yeah, shout out to Alex. And the SC Electronics reflection filter. Simple, you know what I'm saying, but professional, pretty professional, you know what I'm saying? This is pretty professional. This mic is in countless professional studios. Countless studios use this interface. Countless studios use the Yamahas. Countless studios use the Audio-Technicas, you know what I'm saying? They offer the same thing, payment plans. So this is coming to almost $3,000. And then our semi-professional setup is coming to $1,200. You know what I'm saying? So it's a pretty big gap there. It all depends on what your pocket's looking like, bro, what you willing to invest. But look, if this is your dream and you want to invest in yourself and you don't want to keep getting hit with $55, $65, $75 hour studio time just for a couple hours, and then you gotta wait a couple weeks just to, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to get hit with that, bro, just go ahead and invest in your equipment, invest in yourself, you know what I'm saying? And just have your equipment so you can work every single day on your craft. So like I said, this setup coming to like $3,000 almost. You can do 4 payments, 6 payments, 8 payments, or 12. You do the 12, that's $232 a month that you paying. So like I said, even if you work in a minimum wage, like fast food job or something, bro, even if you gotta work 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying, just to pay this, it's gonna be worth it. You're gonna have your own studio. You're gonna come to the crib and you're gonna be able to do what you do, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I would recommend probably doing 12 payments if you can, because that's the lowest payment. 8 payments is gets a little pricey. That's like car note money right there, like $350. So, you know what I'm saying? But it's all still worth it because you got a professional setup and you right up there with the pros, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you learn how to use the equipment, you can't just buy this equipment and expect, you know, your sound gonna improve off the jump, but you can't just buy this equipment and not know how to use the Apollo, not know how to do these different things, you know what I'm saying? But I got videos on the Apollo on my channel, so if you want to learn how to use the stock plugins, just look at my old videos, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it, you know what I'm saying? So anybody can afford a professional studio or a semi-professional studio in their house, you know what I'm saying, with a basic job. You don't have to have a lot of money. You just gotta save your money. You gotta be smart with your money, and that's it, you know what I'm saying? As far as DAWs go, like I said, you could really use any DAW. It boils down to the plugins, how you use the plugins, how do you EQ, how do you compress, Are you recording right? The recording technique, gain staging, all different types of stuff. Learn all of that stuff, and that's going to increase the quality of your songs by far. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I personally use Logic. That's my go-to DAW. I know how to use Pro Tools. I started in, I think, Ableton, then I moved to Pro Tools, and then I went to Logic, and I just been in Logic because I like Logic because it's a one-stop shop. I can make beats, I can do everything in Logic, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna keep this video too long, man. Like I said, anybody can afford a professional studio. To my subscribers, if y'all been watching my videos and you wondering how I'm getting that sound or how I'm getting these plugins, that's literally my setup. Right here, this is my setup at the crib. And I'm probably tomorrow, I'm gonna do a video actually showing my setup, showing y'all my whole setup and everything and going through it. But yeah, this is my setup, man. And it's totally worth it. It was worth every single dollar. It completely changed my workflow, you know what I'm saying? And just gave me the ability to work all the time. So I would say if you've been thinking about investing in the studio, go ahead and do it. Don't even waste no more time. You see, you can make payments. They'll have all this equipment to your door in 3 days. I swear. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely worth it, man. But I ain't gonna drag this video out, man. That's pretty much it. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know any other videos y'all want me to do, any other tutorials, anything like that. I'm on it. Like I said, I'm pushing out content, man. I'm gonna try to go for these daily uploads. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. I'm hype. I appreciate everybody that watched me, man. Y'all keep sending me those mix and masters. You need a song mix, email me at bridgesakill@gmail.com, man. I'm out.